Hiya. People. Peace, peace, peace. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Egyptian goddess. What's going on? What's going on? There's a lot of I think the obsession of being on TikTok is really getting to me. Okay, it's not as I you can't teach cockroaches. You just can't. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Realize TV in the house. Man, it's so good to see Realize TV. Hey, man, how you doing? And how you doing? I see we got WSG in the house. WSG in the house. I'm doing fine. Some shit burned me up. Don't get me wrong. Some shit burns me up. And how you just you get tired of the same shit because you realize that TikTok is only trying to go against the core of who we are. And a lot of these suspensions are for us, okay? But I think I don't have no problem when YT people do it. I don't have no problem when Native Americans do it. I don't have no problem when Mexicans do it, when they try to report me. But I think the biggest problem I have is when people that looks like me and you do it. I think the shit that irks me is people who look like you and me, who are trying to stop people like you and me. People who look just like you and me, who are trying to stop people who look like you and me. Okay? Because they still hanging on to their master, still loving their master. And there's a lot of these brothers and sisters out here that we think just because of the outer appearance, we look at them and saying, naturally, that's my brother. Just because they look like us. Naturally, that's my sister. Just because they look like us. I don't give a damn how dark they are. It doesn't, all skin folks ain't kin folks, family. All skin folks ain't kin folks. You might want to, look, there's some people, and let me tell you something, I'm not just talking, see, we got to stop basing shit on color. But color is the reason why we're in our circumstances right now. And I want people to understand it. The circumstances of us gaining power in this land is because of haters who look like us. It's many haters who look like us who are trying to keep us from evolving. We can't evolve with people who are trying to keep us down, keep us in that goddamn low vibration. And I have stated this on many occasions that when I speak upon things, it doesn't mean, and I've said this on many occasions, don't assume that because somebody's a dark person, that they're on your side. Because they black, so-called black, that they're all on our side. No! Why you think we in our confusion, Copperstone? Why do you think we're going through some of the shit that we're going through right now? It's because people who look like us, and we give too much power to YT people. We give too much power for them saying that they the reason why we are in our circumstance. They're not. It's people who look like us who are keeping us from getting to our highest self. We will never get to where we need to get because there's always going to be that brother and sister that's going to always try to debunk our every move. I was doing what I do on TikTok. I was sending high vibrations. The people were enjoying the content. And then we had a brother who got up in there. A brother who had a problem. It was the brother who was living on religion. It was the brother who was sitting up there got mad because I was talking about, he was talking about that black people. So now I'm going to say black because that's the way they like to talk. And he was sitting there saying black people are racist too. He said black people are racist too. And I told him, I said, sir, that your so-called black people, because black doesn't exist. I said, black people cannot be racist. Black people can be prejudiced. Black people can't be racist. Black people can be prejudiced. Economically, black people cannot stop white people from gaining power. We cannot like white people, but we cannot be prejudiced. See, prejudice is not liking someone. Not liking them because of the color of their skin. Racism is stopping people empowerment, financial wealth, getting on a complete playing field. And we have never been on the same playing field. That's the difference. Economically, we're not on the same playing field. Many throughout history, they determine who got the job or who was able to get certain qualifications to get at a certain height. That's racism. You might qualify on a job better than the brother and sister that you work with. You might have the credentials, but that person has the color of their skin. That's racism. Halito, Red Butterfly, Halito Laniel. I see Laniel and Red Butterfly, dopamines. I see y'all. But I want people to understand these. You gotta understand systematic shit. It's a big difference when you talking about systematically. Nothing in my life was threatening, and they said hate speech. And I know what it was. Soon as I said white people, and the conversation was, I said, you love your master. And that's the problem. These melanated brothers and sisters who love their master more than they love their people. There's so many brothers that are they got brothers who hate their skin. They're darker than me, and they hate their own skin. We got brothers out here that envy with their own skin complexion. I'm lighter than them and love my darker people. And it's sad. It be the darkest brothers and sisters. The darkest brothers and sisters who hate their own skin. And when we see this, the treason that we see amongst our own people have a certain problem against their own beautiful skin. And they love other people more than they love their own beautiful skin. I'm not telling you to hate white people. I'm not telling you to hate Native American people. I'm not telling you to hate African people. I'm not telling you to hate Puerto Ricans, Mexican people. I'm telling you to finally love your own people. And because I tell you to love your own people, that doesn't mean that you should hate anybody else. And that's sad. It's sad. Many of you brothers and sisters that don't like yourself, man. You got a self-hatred for yourself. And you're not proud of yourself. And I don't understand this shit. Some of you brothers and sisters still leaning on what your oppressor have taught you. Some of you brothers and sisters don't want to get out of that slave mentality. You still believe that you come from slave ships. You still believe that you come from Africa without evidence because they told you that. Not because what your grandfather told you. Not because what your mama told you, your grandmother told you. Not because of what your family, your uncle, your auntie told you. It's because of what your school system has told you. And we have agents amongst us. And they are working to keep you in your lower vibration. Many of these brothers out here who are sitting here with this Pan-Africanism, this religion, and it's sad. It's sad. Anad said, 424 said, I love getting dark in the summertime. I can't wait. I love it too. I love it. And I understand that this hatred, we got brothers that have a hatred for their own skin. Michael Jackson was one of them brothers. And I don't give a damn what y'all say. Don't tell me nothing about his skin disease. I saw interviews with Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson used to look in the mirror and say he had an ugly nose. Michael Jackson, before he started bleaching his skin, I know they said that was a skin disease. How you think he got the skin disease? Tampering with bleach and shit. Mike was talking bad about his nose. He didn't like his nose, so he got his nose fixed. That's self-hatred. They don't like their lips. You're going backwards. You making your lips small, and they making their lips big. You're going backwards. We got brothers and sisters, women trying to shrink their booties up, and we got YT women trying to make their women make their women bigger, their booties bigger. It's crazy. You're the natural one. You're the natural one, my family. And you don't understand how blessed you really are. They want what you have. And you don't even like your own skin. You don't only like there was a time in history where they used to make fun of ladies. The ladies who had big behinds and big lips. They were called that nasty. They used to call our ancestors, our ladies, nasty for having natural, beautiful lips. Natural big breasts, natural big behinds. And the same people that's calling them nasty, their ancestors, their generation is now paying for it. Dr. No Job in the house. And now they paying for these lips. They're paying for these lips. The same lips that they denounce, they're paying for these lips. Our women were always beautiful. You just didn't know how beautiful you were. Shout out to Dr. No Job. And I want people to understand this. You always had it. You always were supernatural. You always were a supernatural human being. You just never understood how great you are. I don't understand this. They call that a man on TikTok called me a monkey. He called me a monkey, but I never saw a monkey with big ass lips. I never seen a monkey with a wide ass nose, a fat ass nose. But every time I saw a monkey, that damn monkey had no lips. Every time I seen a monkey, his nose was pushed in. Okay? And many of these Neanderthals want to call you what they are and try to reverse the shit on you. And I want people to understand this. And we got brothers in our communities that would side with the YT people, that would side with all these other countries who don't love us, who sides with them because they want to call us racist. They want to call us racist. They trade in places not understanding who we really are. They want to say we racist, but we cannot economically affect a nation of people. We cannot economically, financially hurt a nation of people. They can see not liking prejudice. Understand the difference of someone not liking somebody. Not liking somebody does not deem you to be racist. That means you just don't like. You can a prejudice. You can be prejudiced against your own people. A prejudice. You can be a prejudice in your own family. There are many brothers and sisters that prefer the dark skin, don't like the light skin, like the dark skin. Some people in the family don't like the light skin and like the dark skin. So there's prejudice within the family. But that has nothing to do with racism. So you would be stupid to believe that black people, so-called black people in America, can be racist to anybody. Because we're not powerful in this country as far as economically. We can be powerful, If we took our money and start spending with us, we could be just as powerful as anybody else. Many of our people love European people. We love Europe countries. We support European countries. We want to wear Gucci. We had a corporation that we should have supported in FUBU. But we didn't want to support a melanated owned corporation. We wanted something that was European, because we thought that is more. See, our people, we seem to think if it's European, that it's worth more. That something in Europe works more than what you got here. But you don't understand that you are worth more than them. And we don't support nothing that comes to us. When it comes down to our people, we're sellouts. We're sellouts. And I don't give a damn what it is. We don't know how to come down in the middle. At the end of the day, I might not agree with certain melanated brothers. But at the end of the day, I'm going to side with my brothers more than I side with somebody else. Even if I don't agree with you, I'm going with you more than the enemy. Because the enemy, I might not believe in the Hebrew Israelites, but they still my brothers. I may not believe in the Muslims, but they still my brothers. But y'all will side with the enemy any day over your people. You would side with anybody over your people. And that's how we are. Anything. It's sad just to be in good favor. We want to be in good favor. We want to love and kiss ass with other nations of people. We don't want them to not dislike us. We don't want to say the wrong thing, because if we say the wrong thing, they might feel threatened. You don't have your own power. You don't have your own mind, because you're afraid to disattach yourself to certain people. And it's sad. It's sad. London, we had dark and cold, but yeah. And it's sad. It's sad. And we are rather, no matter what they do, we forgive them. But when it comes down to our brothers and sisters, we can't forgive them. When it comes down to our brothers and sisters, we won't open the doors for them. We kick our children out, and underage, our children be 16 years old. You make them a man. You make them a woman. 17 years old. You ready to put them in the military. That's what we do our young people when we want to give up on our young people. Our young people don't stand a chance. But when they come into this land, they give their children a chance. When the Vietnamese come into this land, they stayed in one household together. They gave their children a chance. We don't give our children a chance because we feel we make them older than what they're supposed to be. Shout out to Tony. And it's sad. It's sad, family. We give up on ours and we love anybody else. We make our children men and women before their time. Our children make mistakes. We ready to kick their ass out. Rather embrace them and give them a chance. They raise their voice, they small. You got to be better than this, family. You forget where you was. We got to be better than our parents. We got to be better. Just because your ass had it hard, don't make it hard on your children. Just because your mama threw your ass out the house, your daddy threw your ass out the house, you don't have to do that to your children. We are here to change the generation. We are here to do better than our family. We're not here to repeat the bullshit that our parents and our grandparents done because they had it harder than us. There was many reasons. I don't give excuses for my grandfather and grandmother because they had it harder than us. You got it easy. You have technology. You got it way easy. And you got to understand that they were put in so in Jim Crow. They dealt with Jim Crow. Your ass ain't have to deal with Jim Crow. There's no reason for us to be treating our children the way we treat our children. There's no reason. Your ass made your bed, lie the fuck in it. You made your bed, lie the fuck in it. Because at the end of the day, your children did not ask to come here. Out here blaming your children. If you wasn't born, I could have went to college. Bitch, you wasn't going to college. Stop lying. Because I'm going to tell you something. A person with ambition would have went to college anyway. Like my mother did. My mother had 4 children and she still went to college. Don't tell me what the fuck you can't do. Shout out to the indigenous copper. Don't tell me what the fuck you can't do. We make too many excuses. Talking about I had a child. Shout out to Anthony. I had a child. If you wasn't born, I could have fulfilled my dreams. If you wasn't, motherfucker, they got many people who was able to. You don't tell me you couldn't have fulfilled your dreams. Stop lying, bitch. You wasn't gonna fucking fulfill no dreams, bitch. You know damn well you and your man are the same. Y'all, you don't have work ethic. And there's many brothers who don't want to work, many women who don't want to do shit. Don't tell me that your children held your ass back. Your children ain't held you back. You held yourself back. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Reason why we not powerful right now. Stop blaming your children. Your children are taking on shit they ain't supposed to take on. You didn't fucked up their credit. How many of you damn parents did fucked up their children credit before their children had a goddamn chance? I'm sorry, I'm saying it today. Y'all using them children credit. And when it's their turn to get a light on, a light bill on, you didn't fucked it up. But you up there talking about we sacrificed for the team. No, you ain't gave your child a chance. Up there fucking their credit up, doing all, you instead of you teaching about credit, you fucking the credit up. You heard me? I'm just letting you know. And we got a lot of brothers and sisters that's out here ruining their children's life. Ruining their children's life. You're the fault. Stop blaming them children. At some point in your life, you're going to have to take accountability. At some point in your life, you're going to have to take accountability. I don't know who you are, but this ain't for you to understand. I don't know who you is, elevated, gambling. I don't understand the context. Please tell me who you are, because I don't know who you are. Because my content ain't for everybody. You just popped up on here. I'm sorry you don't understand. I'm sorry you don't understand. Because the people who follow me understand. Okay? The people who follow me know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking to my people right now. So maybe you don't. Y'all hold on for a second. If you're respectful, you'll be able to stay in. 38 5 9 6 3. All right, we good?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my brother. I ain't worried about that. I'm just letting y'all know. Right now, I'm holding my people accountable. I'm holding my people accountable. This don't have nothing to do with nobody else. And I want people to understand this. I want people to understand that sometimes we always point the fingers. Sometimes we live on. Shout out to Charles Johnson. Shout out to Tony just coming in. Elevate Gambling. Shout out to you. Sometimes shout out to Drake Cobbs. Sometimes we always want to say what other people is doing to us. At the same time, what are we doing to us? At the same time, what have we done? We have allowed many people to come within our communities. We're not buying from each other. We're not supporting each other. We're not doing nothing for each other. We talk. You still gonna go into them Chinese restaurants. You still gonna go into them Mexican restaurants. You still gonna support other people, and you're still not gonna support your own people. Because that's what you think that you need. And I want people to understand this. You still going to buy from other people. And until we empower us, until we start getting groceries in our community, shout out to the Mexican people. Because let me tell you something about Mexican people. They go out there and get grocery stores. And guess what? They got fresh vegetables in their communities for their women to shop. Fresh vegetables. Fresh products. But what are we doing? What are we doing? We let Arabs in our communities. These Arabs are in our communities. They selling all this bad food to our people. When y'all look at the meat, they call it meat special. And I want people to understand this. They call it meat special. And these meat specials that they are doing, that they're giving, y'all got to understand that many of our people wondering why we busting out with cancer. A lot of our women got breast cancer. A lot of our men ended up, we eating these meats that are steroids. The chicken don't even look like chicken that your grandmother had off the farm. It's not the same, family. Okay? And I want people to understand this thing. We out here supporting other people, but we don't support us. We out here unaliving our people. We have a problem with our people. You step on a motherfucking shoe. You step on a motherfucking shoe, they're ready to unalive your ass. Y'all worried about George Floyd. Y'all need to be worried about these little motherfuckers out here in the streets. These young motherfuckers who not supervised. Where the goddamn parents at? You were right now, so y'all don't even know where your damn child at. Right now, you don't know where the hell he at the street lights on. See, when I was coming up, my grandmother say, Peanut, you better get your ass inside before that street light come on, because they have that switch waiting for your ass. Where half of y'all don't even know in these big cities. Don't know where the fuck your children at. These children out here are breaking into cars. Out here breaking into shit. Don't even know. The mom and the daddy don't know. Be the main one. The main one crying. Be the main one crying when somebody unalive your child. The main one. And then y'all want a motherfucker to march. Knowing you had a badass child. Knowing that your child was bad as a motherfucker. Knowing that your child didn't have guidance. What happened to the OGs? The OGs are just as responsible. The OGs are just as responsible as the young people. The OGs who don't step in and be an OG. We're fatherless out here. Don't tell me you can't do nothing. The mother won't let you raise your child. You ain't no man. You got to step in. I don't give a damn what the mama say. You fight for your child. I don't give a damn what the government say. Fight for your child. All you men out here complaining, stop complaining and fight. Because we're losing our children. We're losing our children, family. We're losing our children. All the gun violence, all the young people dying, and we're worrying about the cops. Y'all get more upset when a cop unalive our children. But it's the same shit, or y'all have that same energy when these motherfuckers are out in the streets doing it. Do you have the same energy? Are y'all out here protesting when Pookie and Ray Ray shooting your children up? Have the same energy, family. Because I'm done with the excuses. I'm tired of you. Everybody, all these motherfuckers get all happy for Juneteenth to have another party. Man, fuck them holidays. Y'all celebrate when y'all get y'all 5 acres and a mule. Y'all celebrate. Fuck a damn holiday. Fuck a statue. I'm tired of that shit. We don't need blessings to Martin Luther King. But he didn't die for a statue. Blessings to Malcolm X. He didn't die for a fucking statue. We sick of that shit. Tired of watching goddamn slavery movies. Fucking Will Smith just came out with a slavery movie. Aren't y'all tired? I'm sick of it. Who Who were you before 1492? Who were our people before 1492? You were greater than slavery. Every fucking thing, all the inventions that we have created, and all y'all can think about is goddamn slavery. All we can think about is slavery. We're greater than this. And until we stand on it, until we hold accountability for us, we're going to always be last. We're not going to be first. We're going to be last. And I don't give a damn what your feelings is. I don't care what y'all say. At the end of the day, we last until we got a mind to finish first. We're last until we got a mind to finish first. Until we develop a mind to finish first, you're going to always be in that circle. And that circle to keep blaming people. Y'all have a nice day. Thank y'all for listening to my rant. As usual, you guys are the greatest. I got the greatest. And I'm so happy to be back. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out. Please make sure you stay hydrated. Oh, man, I'm always hydrated. Now, look, if you was on my TikTok channel, a lot of y'all will be reporting me right now, because trust me, I'm enjoying the heat. The heat is giving me everything I need. It's all the minerals, that vitamin D. I love the heat. Indigenous copper. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Pony Locks, all you great. And shout out to you, Elevated Gambling. You seem like you all right. You seem like you all right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm saying? Shout out to Drake Cobbs. Shout out to A-Not 24. Doper Memes. Charles Johnson. Tony, my brother Tony. Red Butterfly in the house. Copper Son. Once again, Charles Johnson. Copper Stone in the house. Dr. No Job, shout out to you for coming in. Realize TV, Egyptian Goddess, Lanyelle. Everybody who came in, much love to you guys. Thank y'all for y'all support. Remember to hit the like button. And you know, if y'all want, you remember, y'all hit that Cash App, Cheap Peanut Nola 504 Cash App. If y'all like what I'm saying, $5. I'm out of here, y'all.